Jay and Becca are both very irresponsible parents. These guys will prefer to drink themselves to stupor other than taking care of their baby, Daniel. Although I don't blame them because according to them, having a baby as of that time is what they don't want. So Jay was having a conversation with his best friend Desmond, and he opened up to Desmond that that we took pill. We tried everything possible to prevent this pregnancy because we wanted to enjoy ourselves, have the best time of our lives without any disturbance. Even when Desmond suggested that they get a stay-in nanny, like nanny that sleeps over, but Jay and Becca rejected because they wanted to have the whole space to themselves. So according to Jay, he said he wanted to have an atmosphere where he can comfortably make out with the wife, be it in the kitchen, in the sitting room, in the dining, without having anyone to interrupt them, without even bothering or thinking about how to protect their baby. So most times Desmond closes from work, he barges in to say hi to the baby because one of the things Jay and Becca did was to make him the baby's godfather so that he can be taking full responsibility of the baby Daniel. So this day, after work, he ran back to the house and noticed that the baby was left alone while the parents are, of course, as always, drunk to stupor. He was very displeased and he mentioned that they should better rather get a nanny, but he declined and was like that he can manage nanny that goes and come, nanny that works from home other than nanny that stays completely at home. But I don't know how he tries to achieve this because you cannot have a baby with and you are drunk all through the night. What will that baby eat? To the extent that even if the baby is awake and crying himself, nobody, and crying out his eyes, nobody is there to take care of him. So what Desmond does is every time he comes home and he assists the baby all the time, which even to an extent Noella, his wife, isn't really cool about it. But of course she had nothing to do about this. Let me just quickly tell you guys a brief story about Desmond and Noella. Desmond and Noella are married for 5 years now without any child. So according to them, they've tried everything possible, including IVF, everything possible to have the child of their own, but all to no avail. So this breaks them all the time and they don't know what to do. So on this day, it was their 5th year anniversary, and of course she prepared, expecting to have this great time with the husband. But luckily for her, the husband came home with the baby because when he got to Jay's house, he noticed that Jay and Becca were drunk. So there was no way he could. No. Jay and Becca called. He got to Jay and Becca's house and found them absent. They left their baby unattended. So when he called Jay on phone, Jay told him that he just went out to have a quick drink with the wife, that they will come back. Can you believe that Jay and Becca didn't come back till the next day? So when he got home and told the wife, and he got back home with their son, the wife nursed him, and this changed her narrative on how she sees Jay and Becca. So she had a plot. She connived with someone to kidnap the baby because as of that time she has already bonded so well with the baby. So on this day she planned it, and of course the kidnapper succeeded. So Desmond got to their house as always to check on the baby and found out that the baby was missing. So Desmond called on Jay. They were already drunk too. He tried to wake them up. They weren't responding. He poured water on them and they woke up. So he asked them of the baby. They told him that they don't know where the baby is. They were scared. They kept getting worried. They wanted to involve the police to make sure that they did everything possible to find the baby. So Desmond asked them, do you guys have any enemies? They even had to interrogate their nanny, but nanny said that she closed for the day and she went home. So at this point they don't know what to do without Desmond knowing that this was all the wife's plot. But what happened was Desmond stopped sleeping at home because he was trying to make sure that they found the godson, not knowing that the wife hid the baby in their home. So on this day, Desmond got home. Even while the wife was trying to push him away, was like, go and help them, to assist them to find the baby. Desmond insisted, and boom, he heard baby cry in their room. He went, and that was the baby. After a long while, the wife broke down in tears and told him that the day he brought the baby at home on their 5th anniversary, that she bonded so well with the baby and there's nothing she can do right now, that she's obsessed with the baby. Of course, they don't have a child of their own. So this actually changed the narrative. Jay and Becca suffered so well, and with the help of Desmond, at a point, let me just explain this way. At a point, they didn't know what to do, but they promised heaven and earth that if they find this baby, they will never drink or sleep or drink or, leave the baby at home unattended again. And boom, Noella decided to come home with the baby. So she showed them the baby, and to be very honest, even while they were angry, she begged them not to be offended and told them that she didn't want them to keep suffering the baby. They accepted her back, and with the God's intervention, she was able to get pregnant. One of the things that happened there was the fact that the both couples stopped drinking and they decided to take full responsibilities of their son. Thank you guys so much for watching, and do well by checking out other of my content. To be honest, you will enjoy it here. Subscribe for more. Bye.